Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. Going to be using this Choice Band Rampardos moveset right here with 4 attacks. Head Smash is a really strong stab, pretty much hits everything in the tier, except for like really bulky ground types, Zygarde pretty much being the main one. Fire Punch is great to hit defensive Mega Scizor, so that way you don't have to take all that Head Smash recoil, as well as just provides a nice way to hit Ferrothorn as well. Then we have Earthquake right here just so you don't have to take recoil against Toxapex being the main thing. And then finally Ice Beam, just so that you're not completely set up fodder for the Zygarde matchup right here. So really looking forward to using this mon right here. The speed is actually for defensive Landorus-T and defensive Rotom Wash. And we have max attack right here, of course, and the rest in HP right here. And we're actually pairing it with a Mega Medicham, pretty much because the combination of Mega Medicham and Rampardos is able to shut down any sort of like stall plus balance sort of build. So I really like that. And then we have more Pokemon on the team that are able to revenge kill stuff in the more offensive matchup, like our Scarf Lando, for example, right here, which is actually not running Defog because we have Defog on Tapu Fini, and because we have Scarf Lando right here, I did want a Rocker and a Fairy Resist, so we're going with a Utility Trend right here, which is able to switch into all the prominent fairies, such as Tapu Lele and Magearna, and it does also provide us rocks for the team, which is very cool. Defensive Defog Tapu Fini right here, main Ask Greninja switch in and Water Resist for the team, and then finally really fast Zero Aura right here, enough speed to outspeed Mega Lopunny and Mega Manectric, and just a really nice revenge killer as well with the Life Orb, HPI, so that way you can also hit Landorus-T and Zygarde with this, and yeah, that's going to be the team. Hopefully Rampardos can do a ton of work that's live, and it'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. And I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got our first game right here. I actually just played a game with the team, and I ended up missing 2 head smashes with my Rampardos. I had Jump Kick with my Medicham, and a Magma Storm with my Heatran, so I figured let's just go ahead and get started right now with this game. And I actually forgot to mention when going over the team, but Rampardos, I'm aware, does get access to Avalanche, but unfortunately, because of the way the ability works, since you can only get Sheer Force plus Avalanche back in Gen 4, you actually can't pair it with that, so we only have Ice Beam right here. That's why I'm running that right here, but Heatran is great here, Mega Medicham is great here, so is Rampardos, to be honest. Let's go ahead and lead off here with my Scarf Landorus-T, as it leads off with his Heatran right now, so I'm just going to Earthquake turn 1. I don't know if he's going to go immediately to Landorus, which is the play he should make, but I don't know if he wants to do that. I really don't want to risk him getting up rocks for no reason. I mean, even if he goes for the rocks right here, I can just go Fini and Defog them. I guess U-turn's the better play right here. Because even if he goes for rocks, it's not a big deal. I go Fini. I could get trapped, though. I'm just going to go for the Choke turn 1 and go for the Earthquake right here. Because he seems to be thinking about it. He might actually end up staying in right here. And pretty much the only plays that go bad are Tangrowth and Lando. If he goes Tangrowth, I'll be forced to switch out. He goes Fini, yeah, like, he's going to give me damage on Fini right here. Which is really cool, and actually, how much do I value Landorus' health? I value it quite a lot. I mean, it's good against Pinsir. Let's switch out here. Zero Aura is a pretty safe switch. It'll take a lot from Moonblast, though. What do I need Fini for? It's good against Goodra. Goodra could have Sludge Bomb, though. Heatran. Let's go Heatran here. Try to get up rocks. Goes right for a Scald. That does so much. Wow. Okay, then. Guess I should have gone Fini. Let's get up rocks, though, and see if he wants to Defog. Goes for Taunt. Okay, I guess now what I'll do is go Zero Aura. So I basically just traded some health on my Heatran for no damage on Zero Aura, which I kind of see as worth it, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for Volt Switch here. I'm kind of expecting Tangrowth and not Lando when I could go for HP Ice. And this could potentially put me in a good spot to get a kill with Mega Medicham, which is what I'm trying to position myself to do right now. Let's hope he doesn't stay in. That would be a pretty weird play. Because if I Plasma Fist, then I'm pretty sure I just Oko. Yeah, he goes Tangrowth and not Lando, which is what I was really expecting. So that's clearly defensive Tang, I think. Either way, Mega Medicham's going to come out here and really dent something. I can scout the damage onto the Landorus based on whether he's Scarf or defensive. We could see an item potentially. Yeah, as long as I hit this, which I thankfully hit this one. It doesn't do it as much as I thought. It is defensive. Goes for a Leech Sheet. He could have Protect. I'm just going to go for Ice Punch here. Goes right back to Fini. Okay. That's pretty bad. I'm just going to go Zero Aura this time. I can't get Scald burned under terrain. That's the one thing that I never really liked about Scald Fini. You can't burn under your own terrain. So yeah, he does a bit of damage. Now what I can do is just go for the Volt Switch again. He goes Lando this time, okay. I guess I'll just go out into my own Lando right here. He sees that I have no EQ switch in, so he might expect it, but... Doubles to Goodra. What's this Goodra set, then? I'll go for the U-turn here. He's playing really offensively with a lot of important Pokemon. Goes to Tangrowth, okay. So this gives me the position that I wanted again. Which is Medicham getting a kill. Actually, right here, I'll just click Zen Headbutt. Out comes Landorus-Therian. Yeah, this is not going to appreciate a Zen Headbutt if I can hit the attack, but unfortunately I do not. Okay, let's go back to Landorus here. On the Earthquake, I guess he wanted to choke and see if I wanted to go for Ice Punch. If I outspeed right here, that's pretty bad, actually. Let's go for HP Ice. Goes back to Tangrowth. We actually 2-hit KO that because of the fact that... Okay, so he's going to go Fini here because of the fact that he's defensive. So let's make a double to Zeraora. On the Heatran, actually. Okay, that's an interesting play. I'm just going to fire off a Plasma Fist. So I'm expecting rocks right here. Goes for Earth Power. Okay, just knocks me out. That's a fine play, too. I'm trying to go for the Scarfy Q-Win, and in order to not lose to Mega Pinsir, I need to keep my Lando healthy now, so... With all that in mind, I don't think the Rampardos is going to outspeed this. Let's go Mega Medicham here. Let's go for Fake Out first. On the incoming Fini. I really need to start playing offensively with this right now. Let's go Fini of our own. On a Moonblast. Let's just go for, I guess Nature's Madness is fine. He doesn't have anything that super wants to take it. I mean, Tangrowth probably doesn't want to take this plus Moonblast. I can't hit an attack. Like, I'm pretty sure that plus Moonblast would have knocked it out. Alright, let's go Heatran here. On the Giga Drain. I can just click Magma Storm, but he knows that. I'm just going to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm not hitting any attacks. He hits a Focus Blast too. Okay, let's go for Magma Storm again. Maybe we can try to pull this back right now, but... You know, I feel like I'd just go for Rocks. Okay, I'm just going to throw out my Rocks and try to go for the Pinsir win. Pressure this Pinsir. I mean, I go for the Lando win. Yeah, I mean, he hit 2 Focus Blasts, and now he missed, like, a lot of attacks, but... It is what it is. Let's just go out into Rampardos here and get our kill. Yeah, something's fainting right here. If I can hit the 80% head smash. Yeah, so Goodra goes down. Look at that recoil. And that's pretty cool at least. Goodra being gone is definitely great. Out comes this. He goes for Scald here 100%. Let's go Fini. Actually just defogged, okay. I'm just going to Moonblast this time. He went Tangrowth last time, and... The problem is Tangrowth's so healthy now. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if this would have 2-hit KO'd. No, easily. With the Nature's Madness last time. I'm gonna go for a roll right here and go for Moonblast. Goes Heatran. Gonna taunt this to prevent rocks. I really don't care if he traps me. Bloom Doom, okay. Lando. Medicham. Let's go Medicham. And let's just go for the high jump kick on the incoming Fini. We don't do a ton. Okay, let's go for Zen Headbutt now. I mean, I kind of deserve a flinch at this point, but I kind of need the damage as well for my Lando. I think the Lando win is possible. Okay, so we don't flinch him, but he doesn't burn me, which is cool. Let's go for another Zen Headbutt, I think. Knock that out. And yeah, we're getting pretty hexed here too. Not been the luckiest day so far, but let's go ahead and see what he wants to bring in. Landorus-Therian. This is what I need damage on. So if he wants to let me get an Ice Punch off, it is Scarf, and that's pretty much just going to seal up the game in his favor. Yeah, this game just went really bad between me missing attacks. He had 2 Focus Blasts, unfortunately. That's just how it goes sometimes, though. Not going to complain about it. I guess I'll include this one since don't want to do it. Just want to exclude 2 hacks matches in a row. And we'll try to bounce back, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. I think I'm going to go for the Zeraora win late game. I need to keep Lando or Fini healthy for the Zygarde. Hopefully this little bad streak of luck can end. Rampardos can actually throw off an attack against the Tornadus here, which is very cool. Because unless it's like Z-Fight or just Focus Blast, it's not going to be able to knock me out. Well, it's joined. Alright, let's go ahead and probably just lead off with... He could lead Gran. I feel like his best leads are either Zygarde to throw off 1,000 arrows. Let's just lead Medicham. Yeah, he does lead Zygarde, okay. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve right here and go for the Fake Out. Does switch out into the Scizor. So he knows that I can high jump kick 2 at KO him right here. It's not worth it for me though. Actually, what am I switching into this? I guess Heatran is my switch in. Doubles to Torn. Is this really Z fight? I mean, if it's Z fight, I would rather he burn out on this than Rampardos, because I'm trying to get Rampardos to get a kill here. Let's try to get up rocks. Not sure we made the Tornadus play. If you're going to make a double, it should have been out into Zygarde, expecting Heatran, but I guess maybe he has a fighting type attack on Scissor? I don't know, but I mean, Zero Aura is still super good here. I just need a bit of damage on Tapu Bulu, bit of damage on Zygarde, and I need to scout for what sort of Scarfer he has, and then it kind of just throws off attacks the entire game. Man, I really should have high jump kick turn 1. I was really going to, but then if he just went for like Bandit 1000 Arrows or whatever, I would have been put in a really tough spot, because Medicham is so good here. Let's hope he gives me the rocks right now. He's really thinking through this. If he has a Z move, he's just wondering whether I'm going to scout for it and switch out into like Fini. Maybe I should scout for a fight Z right here. No, I don't think it's worth it. I think he's Z Zygarde and Rocky Helmet Torn. Okay, so he goes for Taunt, which is a good play for sure. I can just go for Earth Power here. I think he's going to U-turn to either his Tren or his Zygarde, if I had to guess. He could just go for Hurricane, I guess. But he doesn't want to take a Magma Storm with this. And I'm pretty sure the Earth Power damage on his Zygarde will put it in range of my Zero Aura's Life Orb HP Ice, which could be a very good scenario for me too. And hopefully he actually thinks that he can set up if he goes Zygarde right here. Then I go Lando to it KO him, so he does go for the U-turn. Out into Zygarde, yeah, so that's what I expected. We get an Earth Power off on it, does a bit of damage, we're back at full health, which is good. Landorus every time. Let's see if he's banded right now. Actually, he just showed leftovers. Never mind. No, I just showed leftovers. That is banded. Okay. So I can just go for U-turn now. I'm really expecting Scissor or Torn here. Yeah, Scissor or Torn are definitely the two plays that I would expect. Now, how much is Zero Aura doing to Zygarde with the Life Orb HP Ice? Hidden Power Ice. From 64 special attack Zero Aura to Zygarde. Choice Band. God, actually eats that up. So my opponent's debating whether he wants to stay in, as he does. Okay. So now something has to take a hit. Pretty sure it's just going to be Tapu Fini. Like, -1 Zygarde is probably not going to do a ton. And we should still be able to take on Greninja, so let's bring this out. It does a good amount, but I still think we can take on the Greninja. Look, we have checks to it. Zero Aura can easily take that on too. So let's just go for Moonblast. Knock him out. He's just going to go ahead and forfeit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused about that game right there, but we're able to go ahead and pick up that win, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. I actually just played 2 more in between the game that the guy forfeited in and this one, and more high jump kick misses, which is unfortunate, but Mega Medicham looks good here if we can hit our high jump kicks. Let's hope we don't get static paralyzed. I'm just going to lead off here with my Zero Aura. On the Alolan Golem. I think this is Scarf Alolan Golem from the previous times I've played this team, so let's just go for Volt Switch here into our Lando. On the Stone Edge, yeah. And this gives me a free... This gives me a free U-turn right here. I know he's Scarfed into Stone Edge based on the times I've played this. He does get the static para. He doesn't have a way to knock out Rampardos. So let's bring this out and click Fire Punch on the Ferrothorn. I think that's a good play. Because he knows for a fact that Head Smash is going to blow this away. Let's hope he doesn't go Zygarde. So he goes for Volt Switch. He has a Volt Switch, which is interesting. Okay, come on. Bring out them Ferrothorn right here. I really want to see Rampardos do some work after all these haxy games. Okay, Fire Punch is going to knock this out, yeah. So Rampardos is able to knock out the Ferrothorn, which is cool. Brings out Zygarde. So as I said, this is why we keep Fini. Oh, it's a bandit. Okay, never mind. Fini's not for this. Let's go Lando here. Actually, Lando's going to die to 2 of them. But I need Fini. I need Fini. Goes for 1,000 arrows. So now that we have an Intimidate on him, puts me in a better spot right here. So now Medicham can come out. Mega Evolve and just click Ice Punch. I need to be careful about this Alolan Golem. Like, Scarf Alolan Golem. Who would have thought that's a threat? Okay, it's a Zen Headbutt here. On the Zapdos. I'm just gonna go off not getting static parried. Okay, cool. And now he doesn't really have a way to knock me out. I mean, he can go Medicham-Mega, probably live a hit. Is what I guess he does. I'm just gonna switch out here. Actually, Zero Aura kind of wins too. Heatran's good here. Okay, so he goes Toxapex. I know I said Heatran's good here and then went out into it. I meant like good in the entire matchup. It's kind of useful against Magearna. Don't want to lose to that thing. Okay, let's taunt this here. So I'm magnet pulled in here, so he knows that he can just knock me out. Earthquake, nothing I can do about it. He's gonna go for Scarfy Q. I get my own kill now though with high jump kick right now. Alright, so we knocked that out. I was actually faster than it. What? What's he trying to do here? He goes for Scald. Doesn't burn me. What? How did that live? A pure power. Toxapex is so bulky. Let's go for Ice Punch. Knock him out. 2 Mons left. Zygarde comes out. I'm pretty sure this just dies to Ice Punch. I'm almost positive. Yeah. Okay. If I ever needed to hit a high jump kick, it is right now. I do hit, and we're able to knock out Magearna right there. So finally, Mega Medicham's able to connect some attacks. I know you guys didn't see the games off screen, but they were pretty brutal in terms of Mega Medicham's hacks. But it is what it is. We're able to get back into the 1600s. I was at like 1700s at the start of this live, and then I lost 1 game at the beginning to hacks, I think. I lost 2 games before that to hacks, and I lost 2 games in between. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get another game right now. Alright, we got another game right here. I just got crit by a Leaf Storm in a game, so I decided not to include that. And hopefully Mega Medicham can come through right here. It actually does a lot of work. He doesn't have a Psychic Terrain to boost the Alakazam, which is interesting. I want to try to get up a Rocks early, so I'm going to lead off here with my Heatran. Leads off with Chansey. I'm going to taunt this right away. But I just get up a Rocks first. I'm going to taunt. I feel like he Stealth Rocks, and I don't want him getting up a Rocks against me. And if he goes Dragonite, that's not a big deal because he can't Dragon Dance anyway. Yeah, Heatran's great right here, actually. Like, the worst he can do right here is Seismic Toss, and I'll get lefties anyway. Tries to go for T-Wave. Okay, yeah. Let's get up Rocks on the incoming Dragonite. I guess here I can go Landorus-T on the Dragon Dance. Go for a Scarf U-turn into my Fini on the next Dragon Dance. And just click Moonblast here. I mean, he can Z-move me, it'll probably knock me out, but then I go Lando and I think I can beat it. He only has Earthquake, okay. And Moonblast does a very cool amount of damage to that. This is still a good mount, so I'm going to go Landorus here on the Dragon Claw. Good play, going for Dragon Claw. I kind of have to Rock Slide here. Doesn't crit me, cool. Okay, so Mimikyu is, I think, a main threat right here. Goes Ferrothorn, okay. So he wants to try to get up Rocks right now. Let's go Heatran on the Rocks. So Landorus can officially not come back in. Magma Storm is always my play right here. Hopefully we hit the Magma Storm, that would be very cool. Nothing switches into Magma Storm. Like, Chansey is going to get trapped and knocked out. Let's try to taunt here. I don't want to. I really can't afford Heatran getting T-waved. Just goes for S-Toss, okay. I'll sack off my Landorus now and get in Rampardos. I mean, Rampardos is going to go down to the recoil damage from this thing. But let's get in Rampardos, hopefully hit our attack and go for Head Smash. I'm pretty sure the recoil from Chansey is going to knock me out. Okay, he goes Ferrothorn. 40%, not bad. Okay, always back to Heatran here. Because the moment I hit a Magma Storm versus Chansey, it's gone. Goes for Giga Drain, okay. Giga Drain, what? That took a moment to register. Let's go for Magma Storm here. I said, okay, he goes for Giga Drain very casually, and then I realized it was a Giga Drain. Can I hit this one? Okay, cool. Now I can just stand and start preventing him from recovering and doing things like that. Okay, let's go for Magma Storm here. Do a bit of damage. And I guess we'll just try to hit it one more time and prevent this from setting up even more. I mean, prevent it from getting more damage off on me, is what I tried to say. So we have several things at full health. I think I need to keep Zero Aura at full health just to take a Shadow Sneak. That's probably what I need to do. Thunderous is a giant threat. What am I doing against this? I can Magma Storm here. My opponent misses a Focus Blast, which is definitely sucks. I missed my Magma Storm and return to that. Okay, so let's just go for another Magma Storm on the incoming Ferrothorn. Not quite sure why he did that, because I guess he's trying to go for the setup with Thunderous and just hope I miss. Come on, don't make that your endgame. It goes right back to Alakazam. Okay, let's Magma Storm again. Oh. I mean, I missed anyway. I don't know why. I mean, he didn't Mega Evolve last time. That's why I did what I did. But I'm pretty sure Mega Medicham can take any one hit from this and go for a Fake Out here. He has Flash Fire right now, which is interesting. So that takes a bit. I gotta keep this around. So it's Rampardos' time and this match is done. Is this a Zero Aura playtime? It's either Zero Aura or Medicham again. I feel like I gotta go Zero Aura. Hidden Power Ice here. Okay, so I guess he forgets about Volt Absorb. Not quite sure, but like I said, I need to make sure that this Mimikyu. Okay, so he traces my Volt Absorb. I don't want to forget that. Let's check off my Fini here. Go Medicham. Hope I live a Psychic and am able to knock him out with, I guess my play is Fake Out first. It might come down to a 50-50. I'm pretty sure this game comes down to a 50-50 right here. Because I'm not going to knock him out with Ice Punch. Do I not knock him out with Ice Punch? I'm going to make sure right now. I'm not going to throw this match away for no reason if I do knock him out. Yeah, I do need damage on here. So do I Ice Punch? Do I Fake Out? Or do I go for the Ice Punch predicting Mimikyu? Wait a minute. Actually, his play is always to go Mimikyu, right? Because then he comes back in. He gets the Shadow Sneak damage off. I could switch out, though. Let's go for Fake Out. Let's go for Ice Punch. How much is High Jump Kick doing? If I go for High Jump Kick and he switches out, then I automatically lose. That's the thing that I'm struggling with right here. Let's go for Ice Punch. Ah, this is so tough. Because if I High Jump Kick and he stays in, then I win. I don't think he's going to switch out. I'm going to go for High Jump Kick. Because if he stays in, then I get to potentially attack Mimikyu. I don't know. I need to hope that Plasma Fist just does enough to that too. I think it should. I don't know. This is going to be a very interesting endgame. Come on, please choose a move. Don't time out after this much suspense. That would be pretty interesting. I don't know. This was a good game though. I think maybe if I kept my Heatran healthier when I hit those Magma Storms, if I hit them, then I would have been in a better spot, but the Dragonite was really what caused some trouble right here. Just breaking through my Tapu Fini so early. Maybe if I Fire Punched the Ferrothorn on the switch in with Rampardos, I would have been in a better spot too. This guy really is going to let the timer go all the way down after all this. He switched out. That's going to be the game. I think had I Ice Punched right there, what would have happened was I break the Disguise, he goes for a Shadow Sneak. Well, actually, I think I lose anyway, because he goes for a Shadow Sneak, then I go Zero Aura. I can take the Shadow Sneak, but then I don't take the Psychic from Zam. So I think he would have had that either way, and he made the correct play right there. But it is what it is. I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. I definitely struggle against Mega Pinsir. I think I'm just going to keep Zero Aura healthy the entire game, and lead off here with my Mega Medicham against the Dredagon. Fake him out. I don't really care if I take like a ton of damage from Fake Out, Rocky Helmet, whatever he has. Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. Now I can just go for Ice Punch. And we prevent rocks altogether. He wasn't even the thing, the rough skin. That's very confusing. I guess he was Sash, Sheer Force attacker. That's probably what it was, but yeah, nothing really. This goes down to high jump kick. Yeah, that just falls over. Alright, let's see if he forfeits right here. Okay, go his Ditto. Okay, so he wants to try to win the speed tie right here. I have no reason to go Lando. That one sort of wins. I can just stay in. Yeah, he's gonna high jump kick and I knock him out. If I hit my attack, which Medicham is on a thing right today with not hitting attacks. So I know he's locked into high jump kick. I guess I can go Landorus on that. And just go right for the U-turn. Yeah, that's fine. U-turn's okay. Because at -1, Fini like completely takes this on. Bishop's the threat. I need to prevent that thing from SDing up. So he goes Como here. So I get this back in. I get to click high jump kick here. Let's hope we hit the high jump kick. Okay, so he switches back out to Ditto. We do hit the high jump kick. We do a very sizable amount of damage. I'm actually just going to keep Landorus alive. I'm going to keep this for fake out. Rampardos, this is a more offensive matchup. Rampardos can't outspeed and wall break anything. Just goes for high jump kick. High jump kick then, okay. I mean, Landorus comes out, clicks EQ. Yeah, just click EQ here. Actually, I just click U-turn here. Goes out into Como. Would be a speed tie with that. Let's go Medicham here. And once again, hope that we don't miss this. I think he has to try to play off my choke and try to get an SD up with pincers. So yeah, I'm gonna really hope I don't miss my high jump kick. Cool. Out comes Ditto once again. On the Ice Punch. That's not a big deal. Because now I get to go Fini right here. Click the Moonblast button. On the incoming pincer. That took a lot. That took so much. Why did that do so much? Goes for the frustration. So an Earthquake's definitely coming out here, but I can't really do anything about it. But now what I can do is go Zero Aura. Click the Fire Punch button. I guess he tried to go out into that on the Life Orb hit. Goes Como now. I'll just Volt out here into Fini on the sub. So it's probably what, sub Belly Drum. I'm gonna go for Moonblast here. Then Moonblast again. It's a crit right there. I don't think it'll matter though. Zero Aura can live a quick attack and I'll be able to knock this out and win this game. Yeah, so I think he should have played more offensively with the whole Ditto when that came in every time. Okay, now I definitely win. I have Fake Out. Let's go for Fake Out here. And that will wrap up this game right here. So we're able to pick up a win. Finally, Mega Medichamite. Actually, it missed a game this match too. I mean, it missed an attack this match too, right? Against the Ditto. Came in, I hit it with the Zen Headbutt, but didn't hit, right? I'm pretty sure that was this game, but yeah, we're able to go ahead and pick up that win. I'll be right back with the one final game. Okay, so our next match right here is going to be once again up against Mono 6-0'd by Mega Medicham. I'm going to lead off here with my Rampardos on the Alolan Golem. He can go for what, Earthquake here? That'll probably knock me out. Let's just go Landorus on the Earthquake. I'm just going to make a double out real quick into my Rampardos on the Zapdos. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and click Fire Punch right here on the Volt Switch to probably what, Ferrothorn again. Go Zygarde this time. We get a crit though, which is cool. Now I can just go back to Landorus on the Bandit 1000 Arrows. I really want to try to catch this Zapdos on the switch and get up rocks. This guy really loves switching around, so I'm just gonna... Actually, he's gonna go for back into the Alolan Golem. Never mind. That's not what he did, and now I lose my Heatran anyway because Alolan Golem comes out. Lose that Mon, bring this out, get a kill with that Jump Kick. It's pretty much how this game goes every time. Just hope I don't get static paired by Zapdos and then I win automatically. Okay, so we take the kill against that. He kind of has to go Zapdos here. Yeah, Zapdos comes out. I always just go with Zeraora, I think. On the Volt Switch. Go for HP Ice here. On what? Incoming Zapdos? No, back to Alolan Golem, which will not outspeed me. I have Fire Punch. I also have Volt Switch. Okay, so here is both Fire Punch and Plasma Fist. So let's just go for Volt Switch here into my Landorus-T. On Explosion. Okay, very interesting. I guess I'll go Medicham here on the incoming Zapdos. Always back to Zeraora. On the Volt Switch. Go for HP Ice. As he brings in Zygarde, we're able to knock that out. Magearna can come out. I don't know if it's going to appreciate taking Plasma Fists to the face. Let's go for Plasma Fists right here. Same power, right? Yeah. We do a good amount. He goes for the Shift Gear. Would he have a way to knock me out, though? I guess a Z-move would do it. Yeah, there's the Z-move. Twinkle Tackle. How much is Fake Out doing from my Medicham? Mega Medicham's Fake Out to a Magearna. Shift Gear. Not enough. I don't have enough sacks. So what I gotta do here is go out into my Fini. I really hope I live the attack. Go for Nature's Madness. As he actually goes for Calm Mind. I can just do Nature's Madness again now. He still knocks me out, though. Which is the problem. So now what I do is bring this out. I go for Fake Out. As it does look like we actually have a chance at winning this, which is pretty insane. All I need to do is not get static paralyzed by the Zapdos, and I think I win. Because I Ice Punch that, I Zen Headbutt that, and I think I'm fine. Alrighty. And I get paralyzed. Okay, that's going to be the game right there, unfortunately. Unless he doesn't have T-Bolt. So we knock that out. Let's see if he has T-Bolt. I'm sure he does. Oh, okay. And there's the full paralysis. I need to hope I freeze now. Mega Medicham's literally been the most unlucky mon this live. Can I freeze him? We do freeze him. Very interesting. I mean, he paralyzed me. He thaws out anyway, and yeah, Mega Medicham was really unlucky this live, but we're gonna go ahead and end it off right there anyway. Fortunately, we lost so many points, but it is what it is. I'll definitely go ahead and ladder this account back up. Gonna be a while until I use Mega Medicham again. Literally missed so many high jump kicks. Got paralyzed. It is what it is, though. Did hope you guys enjoy. The team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me. And I'll see you next time. Later.